Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story. Years ago, when I was cleaning, I was like 11 or 12. Yeah, I would clean houses in the morning and banks after school and or commercial buildings. And my sister or my mother, I think it was my sister, who taught me how to meditate and clean. And if it was a piece of wood, I would clean this piece of wood. First you dust off the dirt. You take a cloth or a paper and you take all the dirt off. And as you're taking the dirt off, you see the original piece of wood. And then you clean it. You clean the wood. And as you're cleaning the wood, you see the tree that was from, you see the person who cut down the tree, and then you see the tree, the piece of tree being hauled off. And then you begin to oil the wood, because before you polish, you have to oil and let that oil soak in. And as you're doing that, you see the person who began to carve whatever it is out of that wood. And then you polish the wood. While you're polishing the wood, you see that person who's carving it, and then you see the person who purchased it or was gifted it and took it into their home, and they lived with it and they had it. Or if it's a piece of desk or something, you see the person working behind the desk. You see the person there and what they're doing. And then when you're done cleaning and polishing and de-dirting and what have you, when you're done with all of that, you imagine one day what you would be and what you would have and what you would collect and how you would use it. So you see the past and then you see into the future. Well, I remember imagining one day, at the end of my meditations, I would always imagine one day I'm going to be cleaning for me. So yesterday I was doing this meditation as I was cleaning my front door. I was actually cleaning the food dogs and the chairs by the door. And then when I got done with that, I was like, may as well clean the door. And then it was like, may as well clean the window, may as well clean outside. Anyway, I was doing this meditation. And I started with the wood, and then I, went to the glass, and I'm taking all the stuff off, the dirt off. You have to clean the dirt, and then you have to, then you get to the wood, and then you put the wood oil in, and then you polish the wood. And I was standing in the doorway, and I remembered that meditation when I was a child. And I was like, I am now cleaning for myself. And I am standing in the doorway. It was a door that was an antique. I remember where I got it and the whole process of getting it. And I remember laughing. The man told me one price. And I said, well, let me think about it. And I went down the road because he told me one price. And I said, this is all I have. And then I went down the road. And I came back and he was like, okay, I can sell it for that. And I was like, well, now I have $25 less. Anyway, which is kind of my little way. But I remember when the contractors installed the door and how we all just stood and stared at it and how marvelous it was in this space. And it had come from some old mansion somewhere else and was now just sitting in my own house. And as I cleaned it and I stood there, I remembered back as a child cleaning somebody else's wood, somebody else's glass. Take a moment, whatever it is you're doing, and see yourself in the past, in the present, in the future. And then when I was done, I saw my granddaughter walking through those doors with her grandchildren. I love you.